Good morning. Today we are going to start some statement problems of quadratic equations. We will start with exercise number 4.1, second one. Just what they told you. Represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations. They will give you some statement problems and you have to make it as a quadratic equations. They did not ask you to solve it. No need to do the splitting the middle term. Clear? So only just solve, just find out the quadratic equations. Okay. For the statements problems, what you should do? You have to read the question twice. After that, write the important points in the working column. Then we will start to do the problems. Okay. Now read the question. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So, the product of two. Product means what? So, in the working column, write the main points. What is the product means? Multiplication. Those who know means no need to write it, keep it in your mind. Okay. Of two consecutive positive integers. Two consecutive. Consecutive means what? Continuous. Just think about 1, 2, 3, etc. Goes on, right? If you take 1 as x, what is 2 then? It is 1 plus 1. That means instead of this one, we write it as x plus this one. X plus 1. Next one, we take it as 1 as x. What about 3? It is 1 plus 2. 1 we taken as x. So, it will be next number, it will be x plus 2. What is next number then? It is 4. It is 1 plus 3. That means 1 will take it as x. It is x plus 3. It goes on. Clear? So, first two consecutive numbers are x and x plus 1. So, it is two consecutive positive integers. They did not tell about even or odd. Just they told that it is only consecutive positive integers. So, these are the positive integers. So, main points are product, multiplication, and then here the consecutive integers are x, x plus 1, x plus 2, etc. And we want how many positive integers? Two consecutive integers. So, what we have to write then? We have to start with let the two positive integers are x and x plus 1. X and x plus 1. Right. After that, then next step, the product of two consecutive positive integers. So, product of this consecutive integers is means what? Integers is means equal. It is equal 306. Means what? Product means multiplication. Consecutive integers. Which are the consecutive integers? X into x plus 1 should be equal to 306. Clear? This x plus 1, what you should do? It is two terms. So, we have to keep it in bracket. Now, what you have to do? Why is it a quadratic equation? After expanding, just what you have to do? You have to remove the bracket. Then you will get the quadratic equation. How will you remove? Just to take each one you have to multiply with x. X into x, it is x square. Then x into 1, it is plus x. And then take this 306 to this side. It will be minus 306 equal to 0. So, this is the quadratic equation. What all things it is given? Product is given. That product means multiplication. Then, two consecutive positive integers. It is x and x plus 1. Then, product means multiplication. Then, x into x plus 1 equal to 306. Then, take this 306 to this side and then remove the bracket, you will get the quadratic equation. Now we are going to do third question. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. So Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years, that means in years, 3 years from now will be 360. 3 years from now means what? After 3 years. We would like to find Rohan's percentage. So which all things given that we are going to write? First what they told you, Rohan's mother is, that means Rohan's mother is means equal. Rohan's mother's or mother is 26 years older. Older means plus. 26 years older plus than him. Than him means it is Rohan. Right? So Rohan's mother's age is 26, is means equal. 26 years older than Rohan. So if what all things, which one you take it as x? To whom it is compared, that should be x. That means Rohan's mother's age equals 26 plus x. That means Rohan's present age, we have to take it as x. Which one we are going to compare, that should be x. Clear? After equal comes, that should be x. So here Rohan's mother's age, here Rohan's age. After the equal there is Rohan's age. That means it should be x. So this is the first point. So first point is Rohan's present age will be x. Rohan's mother's age will be 26 plus x. Clear? So we'll write here. What is the first step? Let Rohan's present age be x. Okay. After that, mother's age, Rohan's mother's age be what? It is Rohan's mother's age is 26 plus x. It is present age, Rohan's mother's present age. Okay, present age be 26 plus x. After that what happens? Now the product of their ages in 3 years from now. That means after 3 years. From now means it is after 3 years. Present age means now. After 3 years what happens? Rohan's age will be? Rohan's age will be what? Will be, after now it is I have 40. Then after 3 years what happens? 40 plus 3, 43. Same thing, Rohan got x. What about after 3 years? It will be x plus 3. Clear? Next, the same thing it will be Rohan. What about Rohan's mother's age? Rohan's mother's age will be, already she has 26 plus x. So it will be 26 plus x plus 3. Right? What will happen then? 26 plus 3, it will be 29 plus x. Clear? Now what is the next step then? What is the next step they told you? The product of their ages. So the product of their ages will be 360. Right? So what happens? Product means, what product means? It is multiplication. So x plus 3 into 29 plus x equals 360. What is the next thing then? You have to remove the bracket. So take each one and multiply. Then simplify, you will get the answer. So x into 29, it will be 29x. x plus x into x, it is x square, plus 29 into 3, it is 29 into 3, 87, plus 87 plus 3 into x, 3x equals 360. What is the next step now? You have to arrange, find out like terms, then solve it. So it will be 29 plus x, 29x plus 3x is there. So 29x plus 3x, it will be 32x. Then plus x square. Then plus 87 minus 360 equal to 0. Okay, take the numbers to the side. So now first you arrange in order. First, which degree is there? It is square. So x square plus 32x, then 87 minus 360. So it will be 360 minus 87. It will be minus 273 equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. We can stop there. They did not ask you to find out to solve. Clear? After completing the answer, you can write like this, which is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation. Now, first question. The area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. Rectangular plot. Length is there, breadth is there. So, area of the rectangular plot it is given. So, it is 528 meters square. Right. Area is given. And then connection also they had given you. The length of the plot. So, what all things given that you have to write it first. The area of the rectangular plot is, so that means area is equal to 528 meters square. Then the length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. More than means what you have to use the symbol plus. Less means minus. Okay. The length of the plot is means length of the plot is 1 more than means plus twice its breadth. Twice means what? It is 2 into breadth. Clear? So the length is 1 more than twice its breadth. Where we will put x? To a length or to breadth. What I told you is means equal. After equal sign, to which one you are comparing, that should be x. Clear? So what we can say then? So let breadth be x. So what about L then, or length is equal to 1 plus 2x. Clear? So here we have to write. What we have to write? Let the breadth of the rectangle be x. It is in meter, so x meter. Clear? After that, what about length? Length equals, or length of the rectangle equals yes, what? It is length is 1 plus 2x. It is 1 plus 2x meter. Then what they told you, it is area is equal to 528 meters square. So area of the rectangle equals 528 meters square. Now how will you find out that quadratic equation then? Any product or sum, nothing is given. So what you have to just think about? Area is given. How will you find out area is, how will you find out the area of the rectangle? Here length is there, breadth is there. How will you find out area? Area equals length into breadth. Clear? So it will be 528 equals length is 1 plus 2x, breadth is x. Then how will you just find out the quadratic equation? Just remove the bracket, take this 528 to other side. So it will be 528 equals x into 1 x plus 2x into x, it is 2x square. Okay, now we can write in order. Take these two terms to this side. That means this is RHS, take to LHS. So it will be 2x square plus x then equals 528. It will be 2x square plus x minus 528 equal to, taking to this side, it will be equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation, which is the quadratic equation required. Equation required. Clear? Area they had given you, using that you have to find out the quadratic equation. Area of the rectangle is length into breadth, then apply the terms and all, multiply, you will get the answer. This is the fourth question. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. From that sentence, what all things given? It travels a distance of 480 km. That means distance is equal to 480 km. At a uniform speed. At a uniform speed means what? This is the constant speed. Always it will be that 480 km, that distance there will be uniform speed will be there. Then if the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. What is the connection between speed and time? When we move faster, what happens? We are reaching the destination easier. That means if you move faster, time will be less. Move faster means what? If we increase the speed, time we want only less. What are the next one then? Opposite we take means what happens? If the speed we are taking as slow or just not moving fast, what happens? We have to take more time. So time will be increasing. Now according to this, what happens here? If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, so what would the speed then? Here look, we need to find the speed of the train. So we have to find the speed of the train. That means we have to take the speed as x kilometer per hour. So what will be the first sentence? Let the speed of the train be x. Train be x kilometer per hour. So we will take case 1 and case 2. For the case 1, what all things we have? Distance is given. So distance is equal to 480 kilometer. What about time? We will take time as t. Okay. What are the equations? So what are the formulas you know? Time is equal to distance by speed. Right? What is time? Time is t equals distance is 480 divided by speed is x. Clear? This will be the first equation for the case 1. Now we have to find out the second case. So here you have to remember that in the first equation we wrote 480 by x as the first equation. Now the second case, case 2. What are the case 2? The speed had been 8 km per hour less. That means the speed will be 8 km per hour less. Means already x was there and then 8 km per hour less means what? X minus 8 you have to write. Clear? Then what are the next one then? What are time? Time is given 3 hours more to cover the same distance. So same distance is there. That means distance is equal to 480 kilometer. Clear? Same distance means it will be 480 kilometer. Time, what they told about time? 3 hours more. More means what? Plus. So 3 hours more than what? Earlier time. Earlier time was t. So here time is equal to 3 plus t. Now we can substitute the formula. What is the formula for that? Time is equal to distance by speed. So instead of this time we will substitute 3 plus t equals distance is 480 by speed is x minus 8. This should be the second equation. Now in the second equation just find out how many variables are there? 2 variables are there. We have to make the question into a quadratic equation, and in the quadratic equation only one variable we need, and that variable should have the exponent 2. So we will just find out how we will make that quadratic equation. Now remember this second equation also. Now we will start. So in the second equation we will avoid this one variable. How will you avoid? Just look to the first equation. Here it is t is equal to 480 by x is the first equation. We will substitute this first equation in the second equation for removing this t. Clear? So it will be substitute equation number 1 to equation number 2. So instead of t we are going to substitute 480 by x. So 3 plus 480 by x equals 480 by x minus 8. Now look, on the top it is 480 is there. We will take this 480 by x to this side. So 3 equals 480 by x minus 8. Taking this 480 by x to the right hand side. So it will be minus 480 by x. Now we will arrange this right hand side to the left hand side, and we will take this 3 to here itself. So it will be 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x equals, I will just take this 3 here itself. Now look, the numerator, both the terms of 480 as the same. So we will take this 480 outside. Now balance, if we take this 480 outside means it will be 1 by x minus 8 minus this 480 outside means 1 by x equals 3. Now this 480 should be go to the right hand side. Here it is multiplication, go to other side it will be division. And here what you are going to do? Here cross multiplication we are going to do. So it will be x minus, here 2 terms are there, so we have to keep it in bracket. X minus 8 into x minus 8 equals, we will take this 3 here itself and then 480 to this side it will be 3 by 1, 480. Now can you cancel? 3, 1 is 3, here it will be 160, 160. So 1 by 160. Here what you can do, just remove the bracket. It will be x minus x and then minus into minus plus 8 divided by, here also x into x, it is x square minus 8x. equals 1 by 160. So x and minus x cancelled. Now just cross multiply. It will be 8 into 160 equals, we'll take to here, it will be 1 into x square minus 8x. That means x square minus 8x. Now 8 into 160 is 8 into 0, 0. 1280 equals x square minus 8x. Can you make it in order? So it will be x square minus 8x minus 1280 equal to 0, and it is the required quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Okay, clear? So what you have to do, make it as case 1 and case 2, and then you have to find out, to avoid two variables, make it as one variable itself, and then cross multiplication, everything you have to do, and you will get a quadratic equation.